Peace community. If you are new, welcome to the community. If you're a part of the community, welcome back. You already know we are tuned in now live to another episode of the community as we let the beat build, as we let a couple of people join us now for this live build, because I'm not doing this pre-recorded. It's a lot of content I got to get into. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of charges. I heard 10 Toes Down made a video where he said, we are calling out a lot of our own people, which, it's a real time. You know what I'm saying? And I salute to everybody that's calling people out, period, because it's a time in our own culture when we never ever spoke about things like that. So I do want to salute everybody that's talking about it, victims and all, that's been speaking out and lifting their voices, on the video. 10 Toes Down actually said, but yeah, I'll let it play for himself. I am going to go into a little interlude. So while I do this and set everything up, I'm going to play just the call that he called out for, and I'm going to show you what this video is all about, because I am here to answer that call. This is One Community, and I am here to answer that call. This is what it's all about. So, yeah. So I do want y'all to hear this real quick. Bear with me. I got a lot of tabs going. It's a lot going. So after I get this out the way, I could delete this tab. Listen in real quick.
List of motherfuckers to talk about. So I'm going to give your YouTubers out here a list of people y'all can talk about. From these other races. And let's see if one of y'all got the honest to talk about it. You're not. You know what y'all going to do? Y'all going to talk about me. And you're going to talk about me, them. Oh, he's trying to take the light off Polite. He's trying to take the light off of R. Kelly. And you shed so much and shoot each other down. We tear each other down. But we don't shed light when they do it. We didn't shed light when John Lennon, yes, your favorite singers, when John Lennon, with the domestic violence case, was beating women, admitted to beating them on video. Google it.
As you can see, you just heard 10 Toes Down made a call out. Didn't really feel like anybody would answer this call. I'm here to tell him that I am here to answer that call. One Community, you see what time it is. I'm answering this call at 2:23 in the morning. I'm answering this call. So we will be getting into a lot. Okay, it's a lot to get into. I'm going to delete this window first. Give me 1 second. Because this is so many tabs I got going right now. That is crazy. All right. So salute to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. You already know the vibe. If you're here rocking with us, I appreciate you. I gave it a little airtime in the beginning. Some people gonna come and go. Hey, they could do what they do for what I'm here for, and that's all I'm here for. And that's it. And that's the time that I'm here for. So salute to y'all. Rock with me. I'm doing this live. So set nothing to I'm going this way first. So I'm going to share my whole entire screen, right? To do this, I have to share my whole screen. Oh no, hold up. Entire screen, right? So I'm going to share my entire screen. All right. All right, hopefully the right way. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all seeing this the right way. We're going to be going into Mark Wahlberg. We're going to be going into Louis C.K. We're going to be going into Sylvester Stallone. We're going to be going into Kevin Spacey. We're going to be going into Tom Sizemore. We're going to be going into Steven Segal, among others. This is the first one. So when I'm answering that call, if nobody going to answer the call 10, then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them now. Because I was going to do individual videos. got time to make the thumbnails for this shit. So therefore, I'm just going to put them all right here. So as you can see on your screen, Mark Wahlberg, racially violence victims say actors shouldn't be pardoned, right? But we're going to go to this one first. Look at this here first, and then we're going to go back that way. So we're going to get Mark Wahlberg out the way first, and then after that, after we get out the way, right? The way, then we're going to move forward. All right, cool. So now we're going to start with this one. Mark Wahlberg, racist hate crimes. There's a full list of actors' racially motivated attacks. Do you hear me? It's a full list. And a couple people on this panel up here on the top got a long, lengthy list. So hopefully y'all seeing this in the right time. I ain't really want to come back over. Let me just make sure, son. So make sure. Let me see how y'all was seeing that real quick. My thing is moving so slow that by the time it comes over, I got so much tabs going right now. It's crazy. It don't look like it's going to do it. Hopefully y'all seeing this in the right way though. Hopefully y'all. If not, I'll do the video again. I don't give a fuck. All right, cool. Mark Wahlberg's history of racially motivated attacks surfaced after the actor. But yeah, I need some music, man. Can't do this. This is too dry. This is too dry. All right, where I'm at, I just want to make sure this shit is moving so slow, y'all. Okay, so it showed me. Okay, no, I want to big this up, right? All right, cool. That's how I want to do it, like this. All right, I'm right here, right? All right, cool. In the right way. All right. Mark Wahlberg, history of racially motivated attacks has resurfaced after the actor was accused of hypocrisy for sharing a post supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. The TED star shared a picture of George Floyd, and whose death sparked protests across the United States after the police officer knelt on his neck for 9 minutes on his Instagram feed last week in support of the Black Lives movement, right? Black Lives Matter movement, pardon me. The murder of George Floyd is heartbreaking. We must all work together to fix this problem, he wrote. I'm praying for all of us. God bless. However, many commenters accuse Wahlberg of hypocrisy, giving his history of using racial slurs and hate crimes as a teenager. The Independent has approached Wahlberg's representatives for comments on these accusations. While living in Boston in the 1980s, Wahlberg was twice charged for race-related hate crimes, serving time in jail for one of those attacks. What were Wahlberg's crimes? All right. Do you see these things? There's so many things going on here. What's going on here? It's all of this. Close that. All right, cool. Zoom this for y'all so I can see this a little bit better. Maybe that'll help y'all. All right. Cool. Let's do it like this, right? All right. Hopefully that's better for y'all. All right. In 1986, a then 15-year-old Wahlberg and 3 friends were charged for chasing 3 black children and pelting them with rocks while yelling, "Kill the N-words," until an ambulance driver intervened. The next day, Wahlberg harassed another group of most children around the age of 9 at the beach, gathered other white men to losing and throwing rocks at them. A second incident occurred 2 years later in 1988 when Wahlberg attacked 2 Vietnamese men while high on the drug PCP, which I think that he blinded one of these men. I think one of these men was blind. He called one man Tan Lam, a Vietnam effing S word. Oh, what he said? A Vietnam effing shit, I guess that's what that word is, and knocked him unconscious with a 5-foot wooden stick while punching another man, Army veteran John Trin, in the eye. Later in the same day, officers reported Wahlberg had used racist slurs to describe both men. For the first attack, Wahlberg was found guilty of violating the civil rights of his victims, with a civil rights injunction being issued against him and 2 of his friends, and the case settled the next month. For the latter, Wahlberg was charged with attempted murder but pleaded guilty to felony assault charges, claiming that he was intoxicated and that the attacks weren't race related. Due to his previous civil rights injunction prohibiting him from assaulting, threatening, or intimidating anyone because of race or nationality, he was found to be in contempt and was sentenced to 2 years prison sentence. What sentence did Wahlberg serve in prison? In the end, Wahlberg only served 45 days in prison for his 2-year sentence for attacking the Vietnamese men. So he attacked the Vietnamese men. He hit one with a 5-foot stick and he punched the other one in the eye, and that guy lost the eye, I heard. All right. So that is crazy. And he only received 45 days. We've seen people in our culture receive so much time for crimes that they haven't even committed. Okay. So this man committed this crime, admittedly, knowingly committed this crime, and received 45 days. What has he said about these attacks? Let's see. In 2014, Wahlberg attempted to seek pardon for the second attack and have it wiped from his criminal record, saying that while his celebrity should in no way, shape, or form be a reason to grant it, he hoped his recent actions would show that he had changed. I am deeply sorry for the action that I took on the night of April 8, 1988, as well as for any lasting damage that I may have caused the victims, Wahlberg wrote in his pardon application. Since that time, I have dedicated myself to becoming a better person and citizen so that I can role model to my children and others. He later dropped this request in 2016, and in 2020 interview with The Guardian explained that he had done the work to make things right. I took it upon myself to own up to my mistakes and go against the grain and not be a part of the gang anymore, to that I was going to go and do my thing, he explained, made it 10 times more difficult to walk from my home to the train station to go to school, to go to work. But I also prided myself on doing the right thing and turning my life around. And I would hope that people would be able to get a second chance, right? Let's see what his victims have said. In recent years, the actor's victims have expressed differing opinions on whether Wahlberg should still be held accountable for his teenage actions, right? This is where it said they don't think that he should get the pardon. That's the next page that I was going to. I think that's this, because I have a lot of tabs going. So it says, Kristen Atwood, one of the 4th grade students Wahlberg attacked at the beach. This is when he was throwing rocks at the black, right? And then the next occasion happened and he was throwing rocks at the mostly black kids, right? So in 1986, told the Associated Press that she didn't think that he should be pardoned. I don't really care who he is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make him any exception. Okay, so this person, Kristen Atwood, feels that he shouldn't be pardoned. She doesn't really care who he is, if he's a celebrity or not. She doesn't think that it makes him any exception to the rule. So if you're a racist, you're always going to be a racist. She continued, and for him, I want to erase it. I just think it's wrong. Do you agree with Kristen Atwood? If you're a racist, you're always going to be a racist. This is what Kristen Atwood said, replying to this same incident in 1986. Trinh, the second of the Vietnamese men attacked in Wahlberg, holds a different opinion, claiming that he should be forgiven. So Trinh think that he should be forgiven. I think Trinh was the one that was hit with the 5-foot stick. Yes, Trinh was hit with the 5-foot, like the lumbar or something. All right. While it was reported that the actor had blinded Trinh in one eye, see what I'm saying? When he had punched him during the 1988 attack, the Army veteran revealed in 2014 that he had actually lost his eye when a grenade exploded. Okay, that was the situation. That's good clarification, because I heard the person lost an eye. Oh, so he punched him and the person had a missing eye. That's crazy. So when the grenade exploded while serving for South Vietnamese Army in 1975, Trinh explained that he was young and reckless, but I forgive him now. Everyone deserves another chance. Do you feel the same thing about him? This one is related to the same one, right? When they say that Mark Wahlberg and Rachel think he should pardon. See, 25 years. Hold on, let me zoom in so y'all can read with me. Hold on. Okay, just in 1988, who would become film star Mark Wahlberg assaulted two Asian men while trying to steal 2 cases of beer from a convenience store. So this was all over him stealing 2 cases of beer from the store owners, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got 45 days, you hear me? Got 45 days in jail. Word. I can hear Teto now. Chop it. Shut up. Word. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, right? But look at this. They're going to go into a little more details, all right, of this history, because there's a history of stuff, man. And I like to get into the history of things, not just get into a story and just cover it, right? It says more than 25 years later, Wahlberg, a devout Catholic and philanthropist, has made a publicized and much debated request for a pardon for his crimes, right? But now another of Wahlberg's victims, not one of the Asian men, but an African American woman that he attacked in 1986. Okay? You got to go into this case. I'm going to go into this case tomorrow. Let me write that down in my book. Where's my book? Y'all got to bear with me. I need to get my book. I can't forget that. I'm not going to forget that, but I just want to write it anyway. Give me a second. I want to go into the particulars of that case. I want to know exactly what he did in that case. Thank you, Teto. Yeah. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot to uncover. Some history. 10 just went into just saying the names of shit, man. He said a couple of people. I was like, word, damn. That's crazy. I had to get into that one. One person's a Nickelodeon star. I said, nah, let me get in. I don't know. I said, nah. This shit crazy. Shit out of control. I was going to do one. I said, fuck it, man. It's 3:00. See if I could get 5 of these people out the way. He named like 10. The fuck? See if I get 6. I think I got 6 of them up there. All right, where was I? Okay, he tried for the crime. 1986 says the Commonwealth of. Okay, let me write down this American woman, African American. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, he attacked. Hold on, y'all. Attacked African American woman. Woman, bro? You serious? Or we on his body behind that one? For a fact, besides everything else too, with everything else too, inclusive. This one too. In 1986. Okay, because she spoke out against them. So I'm gonna go detail on what she was talking about specific, because they're not gonna give you the specifics. I want to find this woman. How are they talking about? Commonwealth of Massachusetts shouldn't forgive and forget hate crimes, even if they were committed by a movie star. You know, Boston got a wild history of racism and all of that. Even the sports player, you know what I'm saying? The sports players that played there in the Celtics and all types of stuff back in those days was like, yeah, man, it was racist to even their own players. Like, it was really, really crazy in certain time frames too. So yeah, it's just got a history of a long, long lasting history of hate in Boston. I don't think that he should get a pardon. Kristen Atwood, 38, of Decatur, Georgia. She's in Decatur. Shout out to Decatur, Georgia. Told the Associated Press that she was a Boston 4th grader on a field trip to the beach when Wahlberg and his partners in crime threw rocks and yelled racial epithets. That's crazy. Including the N-words at her and her classmates, bro. She was a 4th grader. That is crazy. I don't really care who he is, she said. It doesn't make him any exception. If you're a racist, you're always going to be a racist. And for him, I want to erase it. I just think it's wrong. It was a hate crime. And that's exactly what should be on his record forever. The attack left a scar, she said, and trauma that won't fade, even if the actor's record is wiped clean. I was really scared, Atwood told the AP. Right, the Associated Press. My heart was beating fast. I couldn't believe it was happening. The names, the rocks, the kids chasing. Wahlberg was not tried and convicted for his 1986 attack. Instead, a Boston judge issued a civil rights injunction against him and his friends, as the Associated Press put it, essentially a stern warning only a warning. Okay, this is the type of shit that if they committed another hate crime, they would be sent to jail. Okay, this is from that. That's crazy. How many other hate crimes did he get? And he never did. Wait a minute. Unfortunately for Wahlberg, right? Beals, the former Massachusetts Assistant Attorney General who sought that civil rights injunction, offered her thoughts on the actor's pardon last week in the Boston Globe. So this is what she had to say. Don't pardon Mark Wahlberg. It's crazy. In the 13 years I've served in the Attorney General's office, I recall only one instance of a defendant violating a civil rights injunction, and that is Mark Wahlberg. Beals wrote, saying his 1988 attack on the Asian men at the convenience store showed the same tendency towards serial attack of racial violence. Okay. She added, Wahlberg has never acknowledged the racial nature of his crimes. Even his pardon petition describes his serial pattern of racist violence as a single episode that took place while he was under the influence of alcohol and narcotics. For a community that continues to confront racism and hate crime, we need acknowledgement and leadership, not denial. Okay? So that is Mark Wahlberg. Okay? That is crazy. So we're gonna get done with, and we're gonna move right along. Facts. I need some music though. We're gonna go into Louis C.K. He's next on the dock. Next on the docket. Louis C. He's most definitely next on his docket. Hold up. Boom. Let me zoom this in a little bit so y'all get a bit view. If you don't know who he is, let me collapse that. All right, this is Louis C.K. 5 women have told the New York Times that the comedian's riffs about masturbation have disturbing connection to his real life. In 2002, a Chicago comedy duo, Dana Min Goodman and Julia Wallov, break a chance to perform at the U.S. Comedy Arts Festival in Aspen, Colorado, when Louis C.K. invited them to hang out in his hotel room for the nightcap after the late night show. They did not think twice. The bars were closed and they wanted to celebrate. He was a comedian they admired. The women would be together. His intentions seemed like, they seemed like pretty good, right? So now as for him, as soon as they sat down, right, in his room, still wrapped in their winter jackets and their hats, Louis C.K., the same guy up here. Let me go back. Look, this guy right here. He's a comedian. I heard about him like years back, right? But I came to find out like he's been doing it for many, many of years. So way before I knew, I heard about him years ago, right? As soon as they sat down in his room, still wrapped in their winter jackets and hats, Louis C.K. asked if he could take out his penis. The woman said. They thought that it was a joke and laughed it off, and then he really did it, Ms. Goodman said in an interview with the New York Times. He proceeded to take off all his clothes and get completely naked and started masturbating. That shit is creepy. Wait, that's some creepy. Wait a minute. Incoming. Creep music. Incoming creep music.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That is some bullshit right there, son. You go over there, they chilling. He come out wilding, and he don't have to play. And he trying to beat his. Nah, he wilding, son. He's wilding. Nah, he's wilding. He's wilding. He's wilding. Sorry. Okay, in 2003, Abby called Louis C.K. to invite him to one of her shows, and during the phone, these are the people. You see? Oh, this is Julia Wallov. Okay, this is the 2 women that was up there, and this is the women that he pulled the thing out and started doing the nastiness. Okay, Abby called Louis C.K. and invited him to one of her shows, and during the phone conversation, she said that she could hear him masturbating as they spoke. And he talked a lot about that stuff. I think they said that one time. I think on Facebook, people was joking like, this guy does this thing. That's crazy though. They said they compared his joking to his real life, and it's like some real sickness. Rebecca Corey said that while she was appearing with Louis C.K. on a television pilot in 2005, he asked if he could masturbate in front of her. She declined. That's crazy. Now, after years of unsubstantiated rumors, right, about Louis C.K. masturbating in front of associates, Women are coming forward to describe what they experience, even amid the current burst of sexual misconduct accusations against powerful men. The stories about Louis C.K. stand out because he has so few equals in comedy. In the years since the incident, the women describe, he has sold out Madison Square Garden 8 times, created an Emmy-winning TV series, and accumulated the clout of a tastemaker. And geez, he did all these things. I want to get into this. After being contacted for an interview this week about the on-record accusations of sexual misconduct, encounters that took place over a decade ago. So he's been facing these things for a minute. Louis C.K.'s his publicist said the comedian would not respond. Louis is not going to answer any questions. Okay, so we passed that because he answered no questions. 5 women though. The stories told by the women raised sharp questions about the anecdotes of that Louis C.K. tells in his own comedy. He rose to fame in part by appearing to be candid about his flaws and sexual hangups. No, I don't hear about this weird stuff. Let me see. This is crazy. The woman feared career repercussions. Louis C.K.'s manager, David, was adamant in an email that he never threatened anyone. Okay, the woman was saying that he was threatening. At the same time, Louis C.K. also boasted in careers of women. He boosted, not boasted. He boosted the careers of women and is sometimes viewed as a feminist by fans and critics. But Ms. Goodman and Ms. Wallov said that when they told reporters about the incident in Colorado hotel room, they heard that Louis C.K. manager was upset that they were talking about it openly. The woman feared career repercussions because he's a big artist, he's a big celebrity, and all these types of things. So that's kind of creepy. I was about to do the incoming creep music. You won't believe it's not happening. What? What's that? Miss Corey, a comedian, writer, and actress, has long felt haunted by her run-in with Louis C.K. in 2005. She was working as a performer and producer on the television pilot, a big step in her career, when Louis C.K., a guest star, approached her. As she was walking onto the set, he leaned close to my face and said, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "Yes." Miss Corey said in a written statement to the New York Times, he asked if we could go to my dressing room so he could masturbate in front of me. Stunned and angry, Miss Corey said. She declined and pointed out that he had a daughter and a pregnant wife. Damn, his face got red, she recalled. And then he told me he had issues. And this is Rebecca Corey. That's crazy. That's crazy. The 5th woman who spoke in the condition of it. Okay, let me see. What's she talking about? She has disturbing memories about the incident with comedian in the late 90s. Damn, this one is in the 90s? She was working with the production at the Chris Rock show when Louis C.K. was a writer and a producer there. Wow. Repeatedly asked her to watch him masturbate. She was in her early 20s and went along with his request, but later questioned his behavior. Wow. So she actually did it. It was something that I knew was wrong, she said. Who described sitting in Louis C.K.'s office while he masturbated in his chair during a workday. Other colleagues just outside the door. I think the big piece of why I said yes was because of the culture. She continued. He abused his power. A coworker at the Chris Rock show, who also wished to remain anonymous, confirmed that the woman told him about the experience soon after it happened. A former boyfriend was a comedy writer who had worked with C.K. in 2003 when she called Louis C.K. with an invitation to her show. He said he was at work in an office as a writer on the series Cedric the Entertainer Presents. Wow. Their conversation quickly moved from the personal. Louis C.K. had seen photos of her on her boyfriend's desk, he said, and told her he thought she was cute. to unprofessional and inappropriate. Damn, this nigga's. That's just crazy. That's crazy. We got to move on though. Got a lot going on. It's crazy. Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone won't face sexual charges. Okay. Sylvester Stallone will not face rape charges after prosecutors in California found there was insufficient evidence. The Los Angeles, we're seeing a string of similarities, huh? The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office also found the allegations fell outside of the statute of limitations. In 2017, an unidentified victim said Stallone assaulted her in the early 1990s. I think this girl was, if she was young. The Rocky star, I think she was like 17, 18, if I'm not mistaken. I get the exact age. Something around that age, though. You know, something around there. The Rocky star said the allegation was completely fabricated. According to the charge evaluation sheet, the woman said that she and Stallone had a consensual relationship in 1987. The victim alleged assaults in 1987 and 1990 and provided fresh complaint witness. It reads, wow. However, none of the witnesses corroborated the victim's allegations. It was also reported that the additional investigation did not provide any further corroborations. At the same time, the woman's original allegations, so Stallone's lawyer, Marty Singer, said the actor categorically disputes the claim. Okay, let's go into this. I'm going to go further into detail on these. This is just the introduction of these charges. I will be going into breakdown of cases and all that. So this is how we do it around these parts. So I'm just giving y'all the breakdown of some stuff. So I'm running through it late in the morning. You know I don't sleep. I have not slept. I'm seeing doubles on the words, all types of shit right now. But I just want to get this off now so that, you know what I mean, when I do go do the research and history, I already got something that's there. So I can get somewhere maybe the case, because I'm going to look the cases because I understand how to look up the cases in the different states. All right. After allegations made by more than 30 different men, I heard these people are men. Well, all men, though. I don't know if it was maybe one woman or two. I don't know. But I think that all of these people are men. That's what they said, right? 30 different individuals against Kevin Spacey, the two-time Oscar winner. We already know about this one, though, right? Sexual harassment, assault allegations against a number of powerful men. Let's go here. Kevin Spacey released a bizarre video evoking Frank Underwood apparently to defend himself. Since October 2017, when BuzzFeed published allegations made by actor Anthony Rapp that Spacey made a sexual advance toward Rapp when Rapp was 14 years old. Okay, that's creepy. Sorry, stop the music for that creepy shit. That's creep shit. Creep life. That's the only life you know. Creep life. That's the only life you know. Creep life. That is some bullshit.
You can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's crazy, man. This is out of control, man. This is out of control. Where am I at, y'all? Where am I at? Kevin Spacey. Rappers, okay. More than 30 people have come forward since then with their own allegations on Spacey, with accounts ranging from harassment to attempted rape. On November 16, 2017, London's theater, where Spacey served as artistic director from 2004-2015, announced that a hotline it set up to facilitate its investigation into Spacey had received 20 allegations of a range of inappropriate behavior, all concerning young men over the age of 18. The allegations have brought about a flood of damage control as multiple Hollywood entities had seek to distance themselves from the actor. Netflix, they did that. Okay. The revelations of the alleged behavior took a bizarre turn on Christmas Eve 2018 when Spacey released a bizarre video via his official Twitter account and what appeared to be a YouTube fan channel in which he attempted to address the public. Some internet onlookers have questioned the possibility that the video is a fake, an example of a creepy computer-generated simulation known as a deep fake. This video, called Let Me Be Frank, It did something and it played on the TV show on the character and being the president, I think. So it played on like the court situation and judge and president, probably. I don't know. All right. Spacey seems simultaneously to be referencing both allegations made against him and the death of his fictional house. No, we don't want to get into that. Anthony Rapp. Anthony Rapp accused Spacey of assaulting him when he was 14 years old. Spacey deflected by coming out as gay. So after he came out and did that, then Kevin Spacey came out as gay. Rapp is a veteran Broadway actor, best known for his originating the role Mark in Rent, the movie the play Rent, right? He's currently playing Star Trek's first openly gay character. Wow. Imagine that all of this could have been caused from Spacey, because he probably was never gay and never had none of these altercations or interactions besides Spacey. So now he's playing this. I don't know if he's really openly gay and gay too, but he acts this ironic that he plays Star Trek's first openly gay character. On the CBS All Access series Star Trek Discovery, he told BuzzFeed that Spacey befriended him in 1986 when Rapp was 14 years old and performing in Broadway play Precious Sons. According to Rapp, Spacey made sexual advances toward him while he was attending a party at Spacey's home. After his claims went public on October 29, 2017, Rapp stated on Twitter that he was coming forward in solidarity with the dozens of women who made allegations against Harvey Weinstein, as well as other assault survivors, standing on the shoulders of the many courageous women and men who have been speaking out to shine light and hopefully make a difference. Spacey responded to Rapp allegation by issuing a statement on Twitter in which he said he owed Rapp the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior. This is how they play these things off, drunken behavior. Spacey then added the drunken behavior that you acting like that. That's how come he had to come out like he was gay. Why would you act gay if you drunk, if you're not gay? See? So that's how come he had to come out as gay. This story has encouraged me to address other things about my life. I know that there are stories out there about me and that some have been fueled by the fact that I have been so protected of my privacy. I choose now to live my life as a gay man and want to deal with this honestly and openly, and that starts with examining my own behavior. The statement marked the first time Spacey had ever officially publicly confirmed his sexuality, which is okay. More than 30 accusers has come forward. Since Rapp came forward, numerous other allegations against Spacey have surfaced. More than a dozen men have made specific claims against the actor. Many of Spacey's accusers described the witnessing or experiencing behavior from the actor that, just like Harvey Weinstein, involved with using the law of his success and the opportunity of career mentorship to put himself in a position where he could then prey on young men. Taken together, the allegations suggested a pattern of escalating physical contact, the consistent presence of alcohol, and Spacey making a habit of covering his victims in order to confront them. All right, in 1983 to 1984, anonymous 14-year-old boy, an anonymous man told New York Magazine, that in 1983, when he was 14, what's up with this 14 years old thing, man? And Spacey was 24, 10 years older than this boy. He began a sexual relationship with Spacey that allegedly culminated in Spacey attempting to rape him. The anonymous actor stated that his relationship with Spacey lasted about a year, during which he became aware that the 25-year-olds don't have sex with 14 and 15-year-olds. That's wrong. That I was not guilty. He says that I was not the guilty party and I could leave. He told New York that the relationship ended when he was 15 years old after Spacey allegedly attempted to rape him. In 1985, an anonymous 17-year-old boy came out. BBC reported on November 1st, 2017, that Spacey allegedly approached an anonymous 17-year-old boy in 1985, befriended the teen, and then ultimately invited him into his home, where Spacey progressed from being charming and brotherly to sexual inappropriate. After rejecting Spacey's initial advances, the accuser says he woke up to find Spacey's head in his stomach and his arms wrapped around him. The anonymous source describes Spacey to the BBC either very stupid or predatory or both. and noted that Spacey had not been drunk during their encounter. It seemed he was grooming me, the anonymous source told the BBC. When London performing arts teacher Kate Edwards was 17, she worked as a production assistant for the 1986 Broadway revival of Long Day's Journey into Night, in which Spacey starred alongside his longtime idol Jack Lemmon. Edwards alleged to the BBC that Spacey, then 27, invited her up to his flat for apparently non-existent party where he kissed her, and then it became clear that he wanted sex, so she made her excuses about wanting to leave, alleging that then became cold, and told her to find her own way home. So we could see a long list. Look, you got a lot of people just indoors, all these people. Look, anonymous. Bunch of anonymous. Into one. Real quick on this one. Tom Sizemore. This is Tom Sizemore, y'all. You know him, right? Actor, been in a lot of movies, right? So let's go into him. He groped. Tom Sizemore denies the allegations, right, that he had groped an 11-year-old girl. This is this actor, right? Let's go into it. Actor Tom Sizemore has denied recent allegations that he groped an 11-year-old in Utah girl in 2003. Sizemore, 55, says he never inappropriately touched the child and calls the claims highly disturbing. Tweet, "It didn't happen." On Thursday, a police report released Wednesday says that the child actor reported that Sizemore, then 42, kissed and groped her during the production of the movie titled Born Killers, shot as Piggy Banks. Utah prosecutors declined to file charges, citing the witness and the evidence problems. The police report, first obtained by the Salt Lake Tribune, says a woman responsible for children on set didn't see inappropriate touching. According to the report, a production company lawyer says Sizemore had been fired, though he remains listed as a cast member in the IMDb. They're going to go down what? Okay, Sizemore ex-girlfriend Heidi Fleiss, who ran a high-end Los Angeles prostitution ring in the 1990s. I hope you heard of Heidi Fleiss. I heard of her. She wasn't surprised the actor is now part of the sexual assault scandal consuming Hollywood, but was shocked that his allegations involved a child. So she wasn't shocked that he was in all of this, but she does the sexual assault things. She was a child. I knew he had disgusting issues, but that was shocking. An 11-year-old child, like that is just shocking, says Fleiss. He should be castrated. Despite his rap sheet, he has worked steadily. We want to read the fluff. Don't want to read the fluff. Let's get into the next one. Last but not least on this docket, most wanted. He is this thing gonna get away? Come on. Go away. Go away. I don't want to subscribe to you for this. What are you doing? Okay, let's go back. Y'all. Way back, y'all. It's all right. But I got this off though, so it's all good. Okay. What's this? I need this right here, but this was the one I just had. I need this right here. See? Steven Segal. There you go, y'all. LA District Attorney won't prosecute Segal in connection with the 2002 sexual assault allegation. We're seeing a lot of this. Nobody's getting charged. Just a black man. This is crazy. I knew about Pistorius. That was the double amputee, and he shot the girlfriend through the door. He shot her through the door. I think she was like a model or something like that. Yeah, I heard that was like a lot of coverage on that case at that time. It was very big, like OJ. So very because he's a big star, like a big celebrity, public figure. So it was really, really a big case. So I remember a lot of, not a lot, but more about that. All right, Steven Seagal. He will not face criminal charges related to an accusation of sexual assault that allegedly occurred in 2002. The Los Angeles District Attorney Office Friday said that it had issued a declination, meaning that it won't prosecute Segal in a related 2002 incident. The action movie star 66 has been the subject of multiple complaints of sexual misconduct, including accusations from Jenny McCarthy and Portia de Rossi. A district attorney charge evaluation worksheet dated Thursday said an investigation did not yield the evidence to meet the standards of a law pertaining to the statute of limitations. Therefore, the case is declined due to the expiration of the statute of limitations. It concludes. The district attorney did not name the complaint, but the attorney Lisa Bloom said that the matter related to her client, former model Fabiola Datis. I don't know if it's Datis. Datis says Segal groped her during a 2002 audition when she was 17 years of age. In September, Segal was spared the criminal charges of the alleged incident, which occurred in 1993, with the DA also citing the statute of limitation. The decision related to the complaint of another Bloom client, Regina Simmons, who says Steven Segal raped her. Period. This person says he raped her. Simons, most likely. Simons and Datis had earlier made public accusations against Steven Segal, the district attorney, which confirmed in January that it was looking into those two complaints, said in August that it had opened a second inquiry related to Steven Segal, although it wasn't clear whether that was related to the Datis or the Simons or a third person. Bloom released a statement Friday acknowledging the most recent decisions was related to the complaint from Datis. She complained about the inadequate statute of limitations law related to sexual assault, particularly as it pertains to evidence requirements, but credited to the district attorney's office for its effort. The sole reason for its refusal, and going to the law, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy, y'all. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. You know, salute to y'all. Salute to you if you're rocking with us. I appreciate you. You're your community. Having the lag, I see it. I feel it. Let me get this out of here. Let me close some of these windows. I had so many windows open as well. See, maybe I'm a little better now. See, yeah, had like 15 windows open, man. Trying to give y'all this information. 10 Toes dropped a lot of stuff in there, so I had to get that out of there. Bring some awareness over here in the community. Those situations, it don't matter. A lot of them was older situation, but it ain't about older. It's about the situation and people getting away with crimes and all type of shit, 45 days and all type of stuff like that. So, even though 10 Toes was making a call out because, a lot of black people's covering black stuff and it's a lot of people covering black stuff, but we're not covering these white people. So I do get when he say that some people won't cover this, but, let's see how many people do. But I know that I'm already at this thing, and we most definitely lifting our voices against situations, and that's what it's all about. So I most definitely salute to all of y'all. You already know. Most definitely salute to all of y'all. This is what it's about. This is what we're doing with our platforms. We're lifting our voices. We're helping someone besides ourselves. I am going to play a record off my new album. I'm gonna play Going Already because I'm going already, man. You already know the vibe, man. Salute to all of y'all. I appreciate the love. Make sure you're subscribing to One Community. Make sure you're donating to One Community by hitting that Cash App $community. Make sure you hit it, Cash App $community. Subscribe to the channel, like, share this message. Make sure y'all share this video. You already know. Get the awareness out on these type of videos. That's why I did it. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but it's perfect timing. Hours max. I didn't want to go that long, but guess what? We here. Salute to y'all. I'm tired as hell, but we got to get this work done. So this is what we got to do. So hopefully this was an enlightenment to y'all and you are more aware because that's what it's all about. So salute to y'all. You already know the vibe. One love, one voice, one community. Peace. This song is off my new album. I write all my music, all of the background singing, the music. I play instruments, everything. So this is a song called Going Already off my new album. Anybody trying to hold you back in life, man, just understand that you going already, man. You the only person that holds you back, but you got to be going already to understand that. So come with me. Let's get going already. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door. Won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. When I hit the studio and I make a cook up, it's clear. It's just something that she fears. Sometimes people hold you back because they want you near, but tell the truth, baby, I ain't even here. Shit, I'm gone already. Champagne done poured already. I done walked off the court already. All the houses is bought already. My toughest case has been fought already. Baby mother took me to court already. Surprise, I thumped the lies with thought already. I'm right, the judge believe it's a song already been done. But this whole shabak will move on, already been done. But this whole shabak will move on, cause I guess I was wrong. Your family turned their back, shall we move on? And your sister kicked you out pregnant as foul as your mom's. And your dad kicked you in Halo out with cops on the horn. And your brother said, fucked up. He said, I think you should go. Walk out the door. Don't see us no more. Guess who was wrong? Was in that shelter with you. What does you want? I came back to that shelter. Guess who was gone? Took my halo from me. Don't know how my day go for me. All I know that mommy praying for me. All I know is that God is great. And when the rain drops, replace the sunny days. And the money goes, will the honey stay? Yeah. I don't expect her to stay with me. Gone after she lay with me. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. Every time I hit the block and I make a cook up, it's clear. It's just something that they fear. If you win, they think they lose, so they don't want to share. Sometimes people hold you back, they want you near, but I'm gone already. At the telebus and Dom already. All the birds flying south, shit, they gone already. Probably in the south by now, long gone already. I should be on $1 million already. Guess you was wrong, thought I could trust you, nigga. Guess who was wrong? Learn who you are around bitches, and the lesson was long. You said something about investment, I guess cash was our bond. So your investment, I'll invest in a song. The friendship sale, say so long already. Lock me up, I made bail, bitch, I'm gone already. Can't hold me, I'm giving away these long jaws already. And the Jack Mac in the suits and shit. I pop more and I don't do that, Chris. Love steak from Ruth and Chris. Hold up, nigga, let me talk my shit. And when you in that cell on them cold days, saying, please, Lord, forgive me for my own ways, yeah. They say get your flowers when you're living. Shit, I guess that's why a nigga love rose. If you want to go, I think you should go. Walk out the door, won't see me no more. The industry been waiting for me, and I'm right at the door. Shit, I'm already gone. You want to leave? I think you should leave. If you want to go, I think you should go. Won't see me no more, cause I'm already gone. This song, just know I got on and I'm already long and gone. And if you think I have a heart, know that it's cold and it won't be warm again. Shit, I'm already gone. Gone already. Gone already. I'm gone already. I'm gone already. Shit, I'm already gone.